Now it's time to break it.
Welcome back to the SplitScreeners podcast. My name is Nick, joined as always by my co-host Zach.
What's up?
Aaron. Yo. Gavin.
Hi.
Hi. This is the sports episode this week. We're going to be going over not really any news. Because just like our other two episodes we've done, there hasn't been a whole lot of news that have come out. But I have been trying to think of a lot of ideas to try and get us all involved so that you guys can have stuff to talk about in these episodes as well. Also, so like, because there's a lot of teams in football, so like when the draft comes around, I don't want to be the only one sitting here talking about 32 teams. So we're gonna do like a draft for football teams, and we're gonna give each other some teams so we can each do some stuff for that. But I'll go over some big stuff real quick. LeBron James came out and said that he wants to play with his son when he gets drafted. Don't think this has ever happened before in sports. I'd be shocked if it's happened before. Maybe Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. in baseball. Yeah. But I called this a long time ago. I was talking to Brooks and Will about this. When LeBron signed with the Lakers, I said he was going to stay with the Lakers, probably win a championship or two, which he's done. He won a championship with the Lakers. And then I said he was going to probably go to wherever his son was drafted, spend a season playing with his son, and then he'd retire. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. So that's 2023. I think that's next year's draft that his son comes out. So it's not something that we're going to see this year. But it's interesting to see what will happen because if, say, his son gets drafted to a team that has no salary cap space, is LeBron James going to take the smallest amount possible to play with his son? That'll be interesting to pay attention to.
Is his son going to have all the hacks from the movie?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah,
so
you got to keep those. Yeah, he's going to be really good. NFL, I don't have any news, which is wild. This is the dead season we have until now, and March 1st is when the off season starts. So I probably won't have a whole lot next episode either. March 1st through the 7th is the scouting combine. That's all of next week. That's where all the college players go, get evaluated, height, weight, hand size, 40 time. They run them through a bunch of drills and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'll be watching that throughout the week. I love the scouting combine. Then we have March 8th is the last day the teams can franchise players, so that should be coming up soon. March 14th through the 16th is when free agency technically starts. So we'll see a lot of players signing with new teams in that first 2 weeks especially. All the big players usually sign pretty quick. Annual league meetings are going to be March 27th and the 30th. April 4th is the first day of off-season programs for teams that have new coaches. And then April 18th is off-season programs for teams that whose coaches were already there. And then April 28th through the 30th is a draft. I said it in the previous episode. This is one of my favorite things of the year. Outside of obviously watching the Broncos play, this is my favorite. I watch the draft every year. Even the last day, which is so boring. And it's players that I don't really know. I sit there and I write them down and I learn as much as I can about them. So
this is your religion.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So super excited for that. That means we're only... it's the end of February now, so we got 2 full months before the draft's here. And we've got a lot of stuff that's going to happen between that. So I'm super excited to start getting into that. Get rid of that. The USFL is a football league that's starting up. I think their first game is April 16th. There's 8 teams that are in the USFL. I don't know how much we're going to talk about the USFL. We might pick a team that we all like. Like we can each pick a team that we like and we can follow that team since there's only 8 of them.
I remember in a previous podcast I tried following and like reporting on a new league that started up and then died halfway through the season.
I think that was the XFL last time the XFL came back.
I think so.
Yeah. So we've got the Michigan Panthers, the Tampa Bay Bandits, the Philadelphia Stars, New Jersey Generals, Houston Gamblers, Birmingham Stallions, Pittsburgh Maulers, and the New Orleans Breakers. They just finished their draft, so it's going to be a lot of working with these players on these teams, getting them up to speed, and then April 16th is the first game. So I'll have to watch a couple games. Like when the XFL came back, it was super boring to watch, in my opinion.
Is it going to be, do you think it's going to be more like the players who couldn't make an NFL team get dropped into this?
That's exactly what it is. Paxton Lynch, who used to play quarterback for the Denver Broncos, he got drafted to the Michigan team. Shea Patterson, the last thing I remember him doing is he was playing for Michigan. He's got drafted to the Michigan team. So I know it's a lot of like college players that maybe that couldn't not make it to the league, but just weren't starting in the league. And this gives them a chance to go out and show that they can play and maybe eventually get picked up by an NFL
So
team.
a semi-minor league team, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
It's probably an apt way to look at it.
This one's weird. But I want to cover as many sports as we can, big sports that we can. So once the basketball and hockey playoffs get here, we'll each pick a couple teams. I think there's 16 teams once the actual playoffs start for each league. So we can each pick 4 teams, and those will be our 4 teams for the playoffs. I mean, if you want to root for them, you can. You could.
You want to give me a second belt, you can.
We're going to figure out something with that belt. So we'll do basketball and hockey. We already do WWE, all the big pay-per-views. We always break down the pay-per-views. Obviously, NFL is big on here. I actually want to start getting... You guys don't have to get into it, because I know it's none of your things. But NASCAR, I figured what we do is this week when you guys are chilling, just maybe look at NASCAR drivers and maybe you can pick it by who they're sponsored by, where they're from. Martin Truex Jr. is from Denver, Colorado. He's a Colorado native. He's super cool. My racer is Kyle Busch. He's a Broncos fan. Everybody hates him. That usually makes me like you a little bit more. So yeah, I'll have you each pick a NASCAR driver, and we'll just go over that every week and see whose NASCAR driver did the best in each race. Just so we can talk about that for a minute. The thing that we talked about last week was the Quidditch. The USQuidditch.org.
Yeah.
There are a lot of teams here.
There is.
Yeah.
But so I figured we could each just pick one team.
US or
Yeah.
US only? Okay.
I did official teams like Zach did, and then just the adult club teams. So we weren't doing the youth or high school or college teams, just the adult teams.
So nothing in Fruita, Colorado.
Nothing in Fruita, Colorado. There are some great teams on here. The team names are some...
See, I was about to go off of team names because there was a few that I liked. Like there was the Threstrels.
Yeah.
That's an obvious tie into Harry Potter. But then I started realizing that a lot of them didn't actually have like social media.
Oh, really?
So I started going off like just picking. I did all like the search cuts and everything, and went off basically the first one that I found active social media for, and found mine that way.
Huh, that's smart. I didn't even think about seeing if they were active. So maybe, did anybody else pick a team besides Zach?
Not yet.
Okay, so maybe we will do this next week.
I'm
Because-
down to do it now, but...
Because, yeah, I don't want to
I'm
pick
gonna
somebody
go by
that's
name.
not playing.
Yeah, I
On a
think the
regular
team that I
basis.
picked is actually got a schedule up.
Who'd you pick, Zach? So I don't pick them. If I...
Do you want me to just name it off?
Yeah, who's your team?
The Twin Cities Quidditch Club.
Okay.
I think,
You're locked in.
yeah,
Where do they play from?
Twin Cities, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I think it is.
Alright. Steal this.
Yeah, I'll need to look at it too once he's done. Because I totally fucking...
So I think their next set of games will be April 23rd through the 24th in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Hey!
U.S. Quidditch Cup 15. They were in Vegas last month. Anteaters. Yeah, if we're gonna
With the power of video editing, this doesn't happen.
None of this is happening. Or
if
maybe
we're putting another week into this, I might dive in a little deeper.
Oh, there's a
What you should do.
Mile High Quidditch Club.
You know what you should do, Aaron?
No social media.
No.
As like you just keep editing. Where you cut it out, but you just make it like a small picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Of just us being like
In real time.
The
So this-
real-time box.
Kind of like the Lost Boys Quidditch Club,
Where are they?
North Hollywood. And they do have an active.
Damn. I wish
Twitter
I could see
account?
that name. I might pick them just for the name.
Ooh, they got Princeton Nguyen. I like that name. I like anybody's name Princeton. I've realized
do you know?
the Vegas Invaders.
Are you taking them?
I don't know.
Because if not, I'm taking them right now. Just
Because I was gonna pick the Mile High Quidditch Club just because they were in Denver, but yeah, I think Zach's right. I think I should be able to. Whoops.
Look at you, Zach, having good ideas and shit.
It's been bothering me for the past week since we decided we're going to do this. I didn't want to pick a team that died
Yeah.
or a high school team that doesn't really do anything. Or there's so much to choose from.
Hey.
What
I
up?
just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my cover. Don't sue me, maybe.
Hey, you can see if they have social media right on their homepage. That's cool. That makes it easier.
Can I see the Vegas Invaders?
Aaron, you want the Lost Boys Quidditch Club? You can have them.
Yeah. I'll take them.
So they do have.
They probably
They do.
suck.
But
They have a guy named Princeton though.
Oh.
And
we'll have to figure out a way to watch the games.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they stream them on Twitch.
yeah, they've got
According to their
stream
website.
somewhere. God, how ridiculous.
It's just.
He's gonna-
Wait. Is this them? Is this just like a video game one actually? Or like we getting like it's just them playing.
Oh, are
the-
they an esports team? Is that what this is?
Are they just going
No.
to play like the Goblet of Fire one that get? Or no,
There was a
Quidditch game.
Yeah, there was.
In-
like an actual Quidditch only?
Yeah,
Oh,
A standalone?
yeah, it was for PC. I played the hell out of it. I think my favorite team on that game was Germany because it starts you off at Hogwarts. And you pick your house, you play as that team, and then you join a
I didn't know there was a
European team
standalone.
afterwards.
'Cause I know in some of the others, there was like a mini game.
So it's not. Oh, it probably has still been 15 years since I bought myself a sports game.
Yeah, at least.
I did love that game.
Dude,
Sounds cool.
Mile High Quidditch does have an Instagram.
We can play that game and we'll live stream our matches.
Hell yeah!
did they have? Did the Vegas Invaders have a
I
Twitter?
don't know if there's
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Well, at least I thought.
Probably not with needing that much 3D space to zoom around the room and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe though. I don't know. Guess I can find out.
Jeez.
Damn it. Okay.
Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup.
When did you say the next
PlayStation 2.
event was?
March.
Jesus.
Just had it.
It was 2003 for that game, Zach.
Jeez. Yeah, Salt Lake City was the next event, or actually, I think there was an event this
no, they
weekend.
don't have it. Because it'd be in there about 10.
I just had it. Where are you?
Stall goes. What about Facebook?
No.
Maybe not.
No, they do not.
All right. Well, I was looking at the Rogues.
April 23rd to the 24th.
Okay.
Salt Lake City.
So we got some time.
Alright, so Zach has his team. Aaron has his team. Gavin and I will figure out our teams this week. How about that?
Yeah. Apparently.
So Gavin's got to figure out a NASCAR driver and a Quidditch team this week.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
The Rogues have a Facebook. We'll go the Rogues.
Okay, well then at this
When
point...
was our last post?
The 23rd
Okay.
of January. So, you know, active-ish.
Hey, Twin Cities say that they respond within a day usually.
At this point, I'm going to go with the Mile High Quidditch Club. They do have an Instagram account. I'm looking at it right now. I am a Colorado
I might
kid at heart. I
change.
root for almost every Colorado team outside of college football. So, Mile High Quidditch Club. So,
All right.
Mile High Lost Boys, Twin Cities, Rogues.
The Rogues.
Okay. So we'll
Sounds
keep
good.
up to date with that. If we can, at least if a couple of us can watch the streams whenever they have a match, we'll talk about those. So.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so for the football thing, 32 teams, that's 8 teams each. What I figured is I just put them all on a wheel.
Do miss that.
It looks dope.
On a wheel. Oh, nice.
So we'll randomly pick outside of the first round. Because I am getting the Broncos.
That's cheating.
100%.
No,
So if you want the 49ers, this would be the round to take them.
I do, but I think that's cheating.
No, nobody
It's
else
not,
is getting the
this isn't how a draft works.
No, nobody else is getting the Broncos.
No, we rolled dice for
No,
the first
fuck you.
Yeah. We roll for
Whoever
first
goes
round.
first is just taking the Broncos just to be a dick.
I'm not going to do that. I don't think anybody else is going to pick
I'm
the
not gonna
Broncos,
do that.
But, my legs are crossed.
My
That's a
hair
cheat.
is crossed.
You get a cheat like that? You chump? You a
Are you
punk?
gonna give in to peer pressure like that?
Just because you came in last place in your football segment?
I don't even care about that. I just don't. One of you is going to bring up the Broncos, and then I'm going to go on a tangent. So I might as well just have it.
All right. We'll each get a first pick, starting with me, Broncos.
No.
If we just
If
say that's how we're doing this.
If it's not me, then we're going random.
I thought this was random.
Well, the first round will be random.
The first round is random?
Nothing else is. We're being.
It is yours. This is your show, so I would say go for it.
Yeah,
Take
if
the
you
Broncos.
want to cheat, go ahead.
The rare time we get a rise out of Nick, and only for a split second before you realize we were doing it to fuck with him.
The vein might be popping a little bit. My wife has the tendon. He has a vein.
Tendon.
Okay, first. Well, this will just be the order that we go in.
Gavin.
Do I need to write this down right now?
I'm just going to send it in the group chat.
Okay.
So Gavin has the first pick. We're going to remove him and spin again.
Nick.
Hell yeah. Alright. Remove, spin again.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's almost movie, bookie. Which you can catch on our YouTube channel. New episodes every week. I think this week we did Natural Born Killers.
Okay.
And next week is cats.
So Gavin is up first. I'm going random. I'm going to randomly spin the wheel. We're going to...
So are we just randomly getting teams or picking teams?
No, we'll just randomly get teams.
We got a rise out of Nick. He didn't take the Broncos straight after that.
Oh my god, but he almost got the fucking Broncos. Oh my god.
And we're starting over.
I'm hoping that luck is on my side a little
Gavin,
bit.
Well,
Can you
now
check that notification
now
real
there's
quick?
stakes.
So
I
Gavin,
also probably won't get the team
Gavin's
I
first
want.
team is the Bears.
The best.
The Bears.
My first team is
Oh shit! The Raiders.
the Broncos. I don't know how that worked out like that, but that's beautiful.
I think he rigged this wheel.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I put him on here 47 times. But...
Just for this one round.
Oh, God. Aaron gets the Giants.
I don't want the Giants.
You want the New York Giants?
Zach's first team is the Bengals. The team that almost just won a Super Bowl.
I know. I was rooting for them in the Super Bowl.
I was too.
Should we go in reverse order like a fantasy draft? Or should it just go back to Gavin?
It's up to you, bro.
Yeah, however you're
It's your
running this.
game.
Alright. We're going in reverse order just because I know Zach likes this team. Zach gets the Saints.
thank you.
Because that was.
Now you're making me feel guilty for not just giving you the Broncos.
Aaron gets the
I'm getting
Steelers.
fucked.
God damn it. Sorry, Damien.
He's not watching.
I know.
I get the Colts. Why are the Chiefs so big now?
I think this wheel was biased.
No, Gavin's getting the Chiefs, so I'm okay with not having the Chiefs, actually. Back to Gavin again. The Commanders.
Fuck yeah. At least I didn't get them.
Damn, I should have just given Gavin all the birds.
Should have.
I get the Cardinals.
I'll trade you the Commanders for the card.
We can
Can't
definitely make
trade till
trades.
it's over.
Okay, damn.
Aaron gets the Packers.
I'm out of this. I've just gotten 3 teams I hate.
I also think once the season starts back up, what we'll do is we'll stay with these 8 teams, and we'll swap them up every year. Next offseason, we'll each pick a new 8 team. But say like Aaron's team's going against your team, and you pick your team to beat Aaron's team. If they do, you'll get double points that week.
Yeah.
Zach gets the Brownies. And the Chargers.
The Chargers.
Aaron, your chances of getting the Niners are going higher, though. And the Vikings.
I'll take them.
Now we should get you the Seahawks and the Niners.
That would actually be good to balance out the shit I've gotten so far. Well, at least I thought I was getting them for sure. The Periots.
Yeah, I'm actually okay. I spelled the name wrong. I get the Patriots. Yay!
So you got the Raiders, the Patriots,
The Periots.
The Periots.
Gavin gets the Buccaneers
Nice.
Arg.
and the Eagles.
Oh, the Dolphins. The Dolphins too.
Eagles! I am getting the Lions. I'm okay with that, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good this year.
Aaron? Oh, Gavin. The Titans are gone.
No.
That's right. Maybe I'll trade them to you, Gavin.
Maybe I'll be the 49.
Zach,
I'll definitely trade you that.
Zach gets the Dolphins
Yeah.
and the Rams.
I don't mind that.
Seahawks, Aaron. There you go.
Even though they're terrible.
They'll be better next year. They have to be.
Or else.
Or else. Or else what?
Oh my god, I am getting some shitty teams. I mean, the Jaguars. Back-to-back picks for Gavin here. Oh no. Gavin will trade you.
For the Titans. Most likely, fuck it. I have no
The Titans are the better team.
I have no allegiances to anything, honestly.
Gavin gets the 49ers and the Panthers.
It's partially the reason people they like me playing fantasy football, because I trade away almost anybody.
Yeah. I was like, I'll trade away my one good team for a shitty team.
I'll get the Ravens.
Because I got all the other shitty teams.
Wait, did I get the 49ers? What did I get?
Yeah.
Aaron gets the Falcons.
Ooh, a bird.
Gavin will definitely trade you that.
I'll give you 3 birds
For the 49ers.
for the 49ers.
For some minors.
Zach gets
Here.
the Texans.
I'll trade 3 of my non-bird teams for your birds.
We're down to the final 4. And the Raiders are going to the back. That feels so perfect.
Wait, I thought you got the Raiders.
No, I got the Broncos with the first pick. Aaron watched.
I did.
Bills, Cowboys, Jets are left. I would love to get the Cowboys or the Bills here. Aaron's up. He gets the Cowboys.
Well, Hank Hill's a fan, so it can't be all bad.
Alright, Jets, Bills. I'm either getting the Jets or the Bills. Gavin's getting the other one. Come on, Bills. Jets. Fuck.
Jets.
And Gavin gets the Bills.
Gavin gets the Bills. We might make... Trades are on the table if you want to trade teams 1 for 1.
Alright, what do we got?
I'm sending it out right now.
Doo-doo. Gavin, Bears, Chiefs, Commanders, Bucks, Eagles, Niners, Panthers, Bills. Still can't believe you got the Broncos on your first roll.
I
I think you cheated.
I might have, but I don't know how I did it.
It's like next spin, it'll be this one.
I can keep mine for now. I'll talk about it later, maybe.
Trades are over in 5 minutes.
So trades are over by the time we record the next episode.
Yeah, I think that's the deal. So yeah, you don't have to come up with something every week for every team, obviously. Bleacher Report is a great app.
Oh yeah.
You can add, and once you download it, you can just add the things that you want alerts for. So you could go in and just add the 8 teams that you want to get alerts for, and that'll be all the news you see. And yeah, if you come up with 1 or 2 pieces of news for each team a week, that's great. When we do the draft, obviously, you'll keep track of your draft picks somehow. You don't have to learn a lot about them. I'll still talk about the draft picks, but this way we all kind of get involved in the football aspect of it. NASCAR and Quidditch we got starting up. Basketball is coming to a close. I think they're 60 games in, so they only got about 20 games left to the playoffs. Hockey, I think, is right after them. So, as much as it sucks not having football, we do have a lot of fun stuff coming up. WrestleMania is in 5 weeks.
Jeez, that feels like forever.
First weekend in April, so yeah, just about 5 weeks away. So that'll be super fun.
We'll be coming to you live from Texas.
God, I keep thinking about it. I keep looking at tickets. Especially if Stone Cold comes back.
It's now or never.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to... If anybody watching this episode has any ideas of, ways that we can make sure that we all, get involved and have stuff to talk about, then throw those out there. Same with you guys. If you guys have anything, I've been trying to think of stuff throughout the week.
Stream tag players.
I mean, we can get into any sport we want. If we're doing Quidditch, that opens the door to a world of great sports out there.
If nothing else, we should do one new weird sport a week.
Yeah.
Like, even if we don't cover a season, I would just, pull up something and
Review it.
I can start making my games again.
Watch a clip of something. Anything. See what we can get interested in.
This is a stand-in. That's why I had this belt brought in. I am buying a real $300 WWE belt because I've always wanted one. And I think it would be cool to have something that we can pass around. It'll probably, until football starts up, it'll probably be WWE based, so it'll change hands every pay-per-view. And then, yeah, once football starts up, we'll just change it. Whoever has the best week will get the belt. So, but yeah, let's just have some fun. We'll come up with some new ideas, and we'll have some big news in the next couple weeks. Free agency's going to start. Aaron Rodgers is going to decide what he's going to do soon. Tom Brady probably unretires in the next month or two. So, pay attention. Just stay tuned for all of that. If you like what we're doing, please give us a follow on this channel. We also have a TikTok account. We also have a Twitter account.
Which will become more active eventually.
Which should become more active this week. That is my hope. I'm going to start taking episodes once they're uploaded, ripping them, and putting stuff on the TikTok and the Twitter account. So stay tuned for that. As always, you can follow Zach. He does a lot of movie reviews and TV show reviews on his TikTok, his Instagram, and his Twitter.
Film Beast.
And then Gavin is playing through Elden Ring currently on his Twitch account. So if you're interested in that, give him a look on Twitch.
Boopity Games.
Perfect. Outside of that, thank you to everybody and anybody that watches.
We appreciate every view.
Yeah,
comments.
we're having fun. This is so much fun. It's just a cool excuse to get together every week.
Yeah.
But we would definitely like to get bigger and be able to do giveaways or
I like to talk to
travel,
people, viewers.
yeah, I would love to get comments. We could do, we could have a subscriber come on and we could ask them their WrestleMania picks if we have enough people that are subscribed to WrestleMania. So, just subscribe if this interests you, and thank you guys so much for watching, and it is time to split.